G'day, and if you've clicked through knowing the answer to the question posed, then probably the best thing to do is to let me have it in the comments for wasting your time. And while you're down there, you may as well subscribe to see if I'm going to waste your time again. Chances are. Okay, well, hey, this video is not a rant or me dropping on anyone. It's just to point out the fact that you do have to be careful when you're looking at the marketing for an item you're about to buy. Now, I was in the market for this RF 50mm f1.8. When I was looking through the marketing, I was reading everything about it. I mean, of course, I knew it was the EF lens, but with the RF mount. So I knew it was 50mm f1.8, STM motor, no image stabilization. But hey, if you look at this here, I was looking for a few online stores, and the marketing was referring to and lens stabilization. Now, I know the lens doesn't come with stabilization, and of course, you know that too, because we've all seen it in the YouTube videos and the news releases and everything like that. But all the same, here it is in the marketing referring to lens stabilization. The fact that if you combine it with in-body stabilization, specifically the R5 and the R6, you can get better photos. So even knowing what I knew and reading what I just read, I thought, well, hang on a second. I know that the unit is slightly bigger than the EF model of the lens, ever so slightly. So who's to say there isn't a full-time image stabilization unit inside the lens, much in the same way as they do with some of the EFM lenses. So of course I jumped over to the Canon site, and then I couldn't believe my eyes. Maybe that's too heavy a phrase, but anyway, I was a little bit surprised to see that the same phrase was there. In fact, the retailers had simply taken the blurb from Canon. You know there's no lens stabilization, I know there isn't, but of course now they're saying it. So I did email through to Canon. They came back with a reply to confirm that there is no image stabilization in the lens, and that if you do want to access stabilization, you do it through the in-body stabilization in the R5 or the R6, which is cool. I knew that. You know that, so it's not really a big deal. And do you really think that couple of words there would influence a buyer's decision? To me, it reads like the lens has got image stabilization. Okay, let's keep it brief. The answer to the question is the Canon RF 50mm f1.8 STM does not have image stabilization. We already knew that. But to see Canon marketing that it does, and then confirming that it doesn't, did give me a bit of an uneasy feeling. I just really like the companies to get it right and to tell us what we're buying. And that just goes to show that you should look at a breadth of information to see how it all correlates and corresponds. And if anything jumps out that's a little bit unusual, such as the manufacturer implying that the lens has got image stabilization when it doesn't, at least you've got your feelers up ready for it. Okay, have a good one, and thanks a lot for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.